The head of the Royal Navy has warned ministers not to press ahead with efficiency drives at the cost of military capabilities. The First Sea Lord Admiral Sir Mark Stanhope told the Royal United Services Institute in London the Royal Navy that's emerging from defence cuts was small and lacking carrier strike capability. Kaya Lark reports.
It was a full house at Russia today for the start of their biggest maritime conference, with guest speakers from the military, government and industry. International delegates had also travelled to London, and the First Sea Lord took the opportunity to issue a warning to ministers not to go too far in cutting the Royal Navy.
We have necessarily had to make some very difficult decisions in terms of platforms and in terms of people. So from a maritime perspective, the Royal Navy that is emerging from the review is smaller, with an obvious gap in our current carrier strike capability.
Libya, Afghanistan and the SDSR are the focus of discussions, and Defence Minister Peter Luff admitted that the Harriers would have been used on Op Ellamy if they hadn't already been retired.
Yes, if we still had operational Harriers and carriers, it's very likely they would have been there. But Tornado and Typhoon have done all that we've asked of them and more, operating from that land base, just as the SDSR said we'd be able to do.
But for one of the government's top defence advisers, it's about making sure our capability is flexible and adaptable.
For defence, this adaptable approach means forces able to undertake a range of missions, both short-term interventions and longer-term force deployments. The current operations in Afghanistan and Libya seem to capture that point rather well.
The First Sea Lord was keen to highlight the contribution being made by the Navy on operations across the world right now, with more than 8,000 sailors and Marines currently deployed and a quarter of those serving in Afghanistan coming from the senior service. Kaya Lark for Forces News at Russia.